Shout out Travis. I actually liked that segment. We didn't go too hard on him. That was some words of encouragement because we could have went left, but do your thing, young boy. You should have got a prenup. I will say that though.
Just got him by the balls.
Just in case.
You don't get up there and make them waffle honeycombs, whatever they call it. Yeah, his ass is done.
He might make something, and hopefully he makes something better than what we're going to show you right here.
People are wearing that sells for $5,000.
That's so stupid.
It's just like a block of sellotape, and it's just got Balenciaga written on, like, underneath all the tape.
Is it actual tape? Do we think?
The creative director of Balenciaga wanted to experiment with transforming mundane objects into luxury goods to challenge what we consider as fashion.
Yeah.
So that's the latest craze dropping from Balenciaga. The tape bracelet with the Balenciaga tag, the Balenciaga inner tape realm. It's tape as a bracelet. You heard the lady. Balenciaga.
I want 5 G's for that, baby.
I want 5 bands for that. So, okay, I'm going to ask you this question in 2 forms. In your current state, would you buy that bracelet for 5 bands?
No matter what state I'm in.
And that's my second state. Yeah. If you just signed Travis Hunter's deal for $100 million, would you buy the $5,000?
I don't wear Yeezys, so you feel me? I don't wear Yeezys. I wear some Balenciagas, but certain stuff I don't need. I don't follow the latest trends.
What's up? Yeezys made some good shoes,
but Yeezy give head to win. So
you think Balenciaga don't?
Hey, it ain't came out yet. You feel me?
You think Balenciaga?
Hey, I don't see nobody wearing Yeezys no more. You feel me?
I mean, he ain't had to drop in a while.
I'm just saying the ones that's out here like that. I don't see nobody wearing them shits no more. You feel me?
I got a pair of Yeezys that I would still wear. Of course, they.
You go hooping them. You know, bring them outside to the clip up.
At one point when it was fresh, I probably did.
Before you found out he was giving fellatio to his cousin.
That don't even bother me because I don't know how true it is. Maybe
he said it.
I know, but he just trying. I do believe sometimes he be trying to sell records.
Bruh,
if he sucked his cousin,
so that's who you supporting.
I'm not finna. If I like the shoe, I'm not finna be like, man, you suck some penis. I can't.
We'll bust him to the cleanup.
If they clean and they come out, I'll bust them. I'm not finna. I don't care like that. The Yeezy, all these. What do you not understand about what we learning with Diddy? And all these dudes that
you don't see me wearing no Sean Jeezy
at high fashion. High fashion.
Right. It's a big difference if it come out and it don't come out.
One of them, I can't quote it right now, but I know for a fact one of these main brands, Louis, Gucci's, Balenciaga, one of their head designers or founders is definitely, homosexual. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. I know that from somewhere.
That's cool, but they keep that separate from their business. You know.
Okay.
You give him fellatio and he a Hitler lover.
He's it's a method to easy madness. The head part was kind of like, whoa, you know what I'm saying, to your cousin.
What about the Hitler part? Matter of fact, we ain't gonna get into all that.
Like, what are we talking about? I think he's trying to flip it to a different, deeper meaning, but we're still trying to get monetized, bro. So let's not talk about Hitler.
You just said it.
But this is small talk.
I'm not what that Balenciaga rich tape is for the suburbs in America. You know, it's for the suburbs in America.
I mean, but you know how
it's for the runways in America. You know, it's to be different. If you don't have no type of moxie or pizzazz about yourself,
okay,
or just type of just game or swag, or you just got infinite bag of money and you just blowing it on whatever, but
for the scams and the win-win, the zuzus and the win-win.
No scams doing that.
If you get hit for it, what's about the zuzus and the win-wins?
You still want retail value as a scam. You feel me?
Yeah, if you hit for it. Would you bust it? I mean, you probably gonna take that back. You probably gonna try to hit for that for the sole purpose of returning it and getting the money for it. I want to see somebody in the club with some tape around their wrist.
Ain't nobody doing it out here.
If I see you, I'm just gonna be like, first off, I know how much it costs, so I might have to get that. Well, not playing, but I just want to see somebody bust that to the club outside somewhere. I mean, I can see we over there, Sausalito somewhere up that way, Santa Rosa. I think you might see that. at like
You don't see nobody out here with them toe Balenciagas on. You know,
old school runners?
No, not the runners.
Oh, the ones with the toes.
With your feet out and then the big toe is covered. You don't see nobody with them on.
Nah, it's a lot of that shit, that stuff that be trash. Like even the dirty ones that came out. They had the dirty, just like Nike doing the dirty one. Balenciaga did it first.
Bro, you know who did it before them? Rick Owens. Rick Owens, and Canadian Goose and all like that. They did the dirty. I remember I got some Canadian Goose. I was trying to clean them. I'm like, why are they so dirty? But that was a different story. But
yeah.
So, who generation you think is behind this madness? Like, whose fault do you think it is? The 90s, the 80s?
Who's the creative director?
The millennial babies, you know? Like, whose fault do you think it is that they able to put out all this trash now?
Somebody buying that stuff.
And charge the high. But I'm saying, who do you think is buying it? People from our generation that got money now is like, you know what, I'm just going to buy whatever. I mean, or do you think it's like the millennials that, oh, which is so different?
It's the millennials.
Never, you know, you guys never.
Okay, so the new creative director of Balenciaga is Pierre Pilocchio. I'm sorry, I killed that name. Where is he from?
He from Santa Barbara.
Oh, he just took the role on July. It said July 5th. Okay, so somebody so he's on the way out. Demna is on the way out. He's 44 years old, 1981. So yeah, he's trying to keep his finger on the post, not the post. He's not keeping his finger on the International and 73rd post. He's not keeping his finger on the San Pablo and 23rd post. He's not keeping his finger on the 3rd Street. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping his finger on the suburban inner suburban LA Chrome Heart, $25,000 pair wearing Chrome Heart, the big babe shirt. You know what I'm saying? He keeping his finger on that pulse and he's trying to keep up with that trend. 44 years old, he's still kind of young. I see that when you think about those movies like The Fifth Element or, you know, those new, when they trying to predict the future and you got the people dressed like that and they kind of gothic and kind of weird. That's what he's aiming at right there. The people who we ain't gonna see. I don't think that's for the hood. I really don't think that's for the hood.
Bro, you know it's not for the hood.
Yeah.
That's the most obvious thing you can say, bro. You know it's not for the hood.
You should have seen these brothers when all that other stuff was going on.
Was it tape around the wrist?
It wasn't no tape, but some of them shoes is like, bro, why is you wearing that, bro?
Bro, because of course it's Balenciaga, but we talking about tape or just some tape for sale with Balenciaga. Or branded on the cardboard piece. Can you even use that shit? They'll have more value if you guys should use that tape.
That's what I was thinking too. The whole time, I was like, can I use the tape? Like, this is Balenciaga tape, and then when you run out the roll, it's just the bust down Balenciaga on both sides.
You put a piece of cardboard on both sides.
It's like that'd be like a special gift. Like, come here, girl, let me give you some of this. And you just put the little piece of tape. Oh my God, he got me some Balenciaga.
That would have made it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, Nelly put it on her cheek.
Yeah, you put it on her cheek, sign it or something. Like, make it useful. Make it a utility.
Tape. It's just clear tape. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, man. The times, the stuff that we allow. I know people trying to be different and abstract and all like that, but some of this shit that's out of left field should just stay out of left field, outside the ballpark.
It's strictly a statement. It's like, if I got the Balenciaga tape on, it costs $5,000. And is it about fashion or I just spent $5,000 on this? So, when I walk in somewhere, it's like I got a $5,000 Balenciaga tape on and I got a white Rolex on. I'm blowing fucking money fast.
I don't think people that buy the tape would even watch it like that.
No, I don't think so either. So it's just like and that might just be for the young money spender. You feel me?
It is definitely for the young money spender.
Jewelry is becoming a thing of the past. Really, that's really our generation, right? These younger people, they not, or because of what was our shit.
You gotta make your statement on that. Yeah, because jewelry don't seem like it's going nowhere.
I mean,
that's still an art form. You feel me? Everybody younger and younger. Everybody in college. Everybody in high school. Buzz down.
Oh yeah. But so, the old, I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm referring to we got the urban community, hood, whatever. Even the squares, they get the jewelry, but they be big on the fashion for the people who are in high fashion. That's not jewelry. Don't be necessarily always a part of they get down.
I mean, they type of jewelry is like the accessories.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Chrome heart,
accessory,
bead bracelet.
Exactly.
The chrome heart, lighter holder, You feel me?
Exactly. When you catch on them San Francisco swag guys, that's the type of stuff they be on. So well, you see this in San Francisco because we're close to San Francisco. So if you hit the right little spot in San Francisco going through Union Square, I might see that Balenciaga tape on one, like a little white kid somewhere. That's what it's for. Little white kids.
Yeah, but jury ain't going nowhere.
Not going nowhere. But as far as that crowd I was just talking about, they care more about accessories more than jewelry. It's a waste of money. How much you think they cost to manufacture that?
No more than $6. If even that much.
I believe no more than $6 too. No more than $6. And they charging $5,000. Excuse me, y'all. I'm going through it over here. Yeah, I'm coughing and sneezing, but
it's creeping me out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You fucking weirding me out. I'm trying to pay attention, but I'm looking at this to watch you because I want to look directly. I don't want to look directly at you. I'm like, what's going on? You want me to go through metamorphosis? Sugar water. Do with a cat.
I'm coughing.
Like this.
You know, it's a long weekend, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like you don't want
weekends. I've been and I went out too. I went out around a whole bunch of party people.
You over there carding and feasing? You mean?
Oh, here break it down, baby. You talking, you started flowing, man.
Yeah, but, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but
as far as that Michigan beer shirt you got on.
Hey, man, shout out cuz, man. That's why I rock the Michigan. I wore it just for this.
Let's say Mohican.
Yeah, say the last of the Mohicans. But yeah, I know we going live though, man. I appreciate y'all for that. We going up a little bit, but yeah, $6 flipping $6.
It's a highway robbery.
It's highway robbery.
It's highway robbery.
I sell 3 of these units, right? If I make mass produce 1,000 of these units, sell them out there.
I'm back.
They make a killing, baby. We just paid somebody's salary for the year.
I'm back.
We just paid that high executive creative salary.
I will say the fashion realm is definitely hidden. And I can't really put what year on it, but lately it's definitely been hidden to like the, Fifth Element with Bruce Willis and Chris Tucker.
We getting there.
Yeah, it's definitely getting there.
The Playboy Cardis.
Playboy Cardi,
Uzis.
Kind of like Gothic, but now it's just getting just like, because the Gothic has always been around, but it's like it's definitely it definitely had space age with the Gothic, it's just I don't know, man. It's
No, we getting there
with the weird stuff on it.
Remember the big cartoon boost? That was just the latest craze. I don't know. The shoes, the high fashion shoes is just about the bubble. It ain't about the sleek look. It's about like the bubble bigger. If you talk about designers, Yeezy, holes in the shirt, but draped crop top. It might not be a high crop top, but it's the low crop top, wider shirts. You feel me? We getting kind of like gothic, futuristic with it. It ain't necessarily in the hood yet, but definitely when you look at award shows, you'll see that Andre 3000 just came with a piano on his back to one of them award shows.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So we definitely are in the abstract fashion time.
Will Smith's son just came with the house on his head.
And that's what I'm talking about. When you got the Willows of the world, and I forgot what his daughter name is, and all them. That whole generation of kids is just different, and I can see them with that $5,000 tape on. That's who I think. That's who they aiming at. That's who has the disposable income. They're not from the ghetto, so they're not. I don't even think about the ghetto when they making most of the shit. I don't even think they like the ghetto wearing some of this shit. Most of this shit, honestly.
Yeah, everybody can say that, but nobody say no more because they know that's consumers.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's what actually buy the high end.
Yeah, they learn from their mistakes. And then if you say that, then we gonna wear more of it,
Yeah.
So it's all.
That's probably why they said it. It's like, yeah, well, let's watch this.
It's all a play. That's one thing the black man gonna do is get some shit that he's not supposed to have, or that he's supposed to be deprived of, or he feel like he's deprived of. Before he actually, like message. Oh, I don't. You feel me? I'm glad I ain't never feel like I had needed this or that. Of course we had some, some nice items and stuff like that.
But it was different.
It's different for us. That shit come at a time
If you had some new real Jordans, you was solid.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you was just doing your thing, like bait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We our high priced stuff wasn't. Thank God it's not like these little kids where I gotta have a Balenciaga prime suit. You feel me? That's crazy work.
You seen the boy in Detroit graduate? I think he had the 100,000 on him at the prom.
Yeah, 100,000 at the prime. I didn't see it. I seen some type of
outside in Detroit.
I
His
mean,
mama was there. She was all happy for him. Hercules. And I'm just looking like that partner right there, like most scams in that partner. So that might be the partner that doing man. You know, I'm not putting anything out in the atmosphere, but I'm just saying it was.
And taking 100,000 prime is crazy work.
So you're taking 40, showing money
at prime is crazy work. I mean,
mama, everybody couldn't. Mama, a lot of these people that came to prime don't even have $100 in their pocket. You feel me? Like, you know, but hey, you know, these kids.
Detroit always been. Shout out Detroit. That's always been like they still got the old school dope dealing kind of culture in there. You know, they still be feeling like they got Blade Ice Sword alive still, or for the Felix and Mitchells and the Lil D's of out here. They still feel like that in Detroit. You feel me? They still want to be that. You know what I'm saying?
So the Balenciaga wrist tape runner. I gotta put it like that.
I want to see somebody with it on.
Is it a go or is it a no?
For me, it's a hell no. For Soulja Boy, I can see Soulja Boy doing it.
Soulja Boy ain't doing that shit. Soulja Boy still.
I said it first. Big Soulja, you see this? Let these brothers know you just spent $5 on the tape. You know what I'm saying?
Soulja Boy still like chicken and beer and fat booty hoes.
Oh yeah,
that's still a lot of money wasting some tape.
I don't sound too bad.
You feel me?
I don't sound too bad. And why waste? You know what I'm saying? Because just like we said, how much it costs to manufacture? $6. But why? It costs $1,500. Why? Because it got sent from China to England, and England put some Balenciaga paper on there. Like, come on.
I bet you can't even use that tape.
That's what we need to look up. Let us know if we can use that tape, chat. But
for me, it's a no. It's a hell no.
It's a hell. It's a hell to the no, or it's a no.
It's a hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Let us know how y'all feel about the Balenciaga tape.
And I think is shit like this is gonna make more people become
vegan,
get into the fashion. What did you just say? like calm down, bro. Like what the fuck are you doing, man? Yeah, get into the fashion industry. You know, people that are hip and seeing how easy it is, but still want to have something that's respectable. You feel me? That'll last through time. Ain't nobody gonna remember that Balenciaga tape shit.
It's gonna make somebody gonna do it. I know somebody gonna do it. Whether it be a award show, whether it be like just a music video. It's a stunt.
Somebody doing it right now, but it's a stunt.
It's a stunt. I don't want to see when that came out, when it was the release date, or when is it coming. Balenciaga tape bracelet. Oh, they got them cheaper now.
Yeah, they probably fucking used.
$1,200.
Yeah.
You ain't doing it for $1,200? Let me see. It's adhesive Balenciaga. Okay, they $1,200. Oh, you could buy this right now. Add the cart. So chat, y'all. So okay, price drop. At $5,000. Okay, nobody bought it for $5,000. That's all that tells me. Cause that's the Balenciaga actual. That's from the website. It looked dumb. I can't even lie.
When you was a kid, you ever stuck your hand in some duct tape and put it on your wrist?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And you see how that shit start eating your wrist up? That cardboard start cutting into your wrist?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, anybody working that shit.
Okay, yeah. See, and this is when you think about fashion, these type dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like the Asian swag guys, them be the ones that really wear it. Or Kim K. You know what I'm saying? That's who's gonna get the people to really go buy it.
Well, she got it on?
She didn't have it on, but she had this caution tape on it. They got different flavors.
Yeah, they've been having it.
They got different flavors.
And you ain't been seeing nobody with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, people dumb. They ain't that fucking dumb.
Yeah.
You know, sure.
I don't know who idea that was. That was just, they had, you know what that was? They had hella extra tape in there that they used when they doing the markup. So it's like, put Balenciaga tags right there and sell that for $5,000. Hey, that's just how they doing it, baby. Get real.
It's a bad look because it just seemed like y'all just ran out of fucking ideas. Like who's you know, who was ahead, you know.
The dirty shoes is when they lost it for me.
Yeah, of course.
That's when they lost for me. That's when I'm like, I'm not buying the shit.
Even some of the big stupid shoes, it's like, all right, cool. I understand y'all trying to do like the dirty shoes are like, oh, I'm so tired of fucking tennis shoes. What can I think of? I mean, maybe some dirty shoes. Yeah, dirty shoes.
When we come from places where we really had to rock dirty shoes for hell long, then that type of shit's not funny to you. That's like a rich joke. Like,
and then if that's the
I
case,
got some dirty shoes.
Yeah, that's the case. Give Lil B his credit. You know, he's been doing the dirty vans, you know, the trap vans.
I mean, that means you gotta get a little white girls that credit too.
Yeah, but Lil B was one of the first ones.
No, they ain't right.